Welcome back to EasySpirit101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If I haven't mentioned it before, happy October. Happy birthday to all you Libras out there. I'm going to get right into this reading, and I swear to goodness, I really did not want to get into any kind of Law and Order, Nancy Drew crime documentary kind of stuff in this reading today, but something is coming out, and I don't know if it's going to be related to the reading or not, but it's come up more than once. Very pretty specific that I'm being called to share something about. First of all, I keep getting the image of a priest. It's coming through like someone's about to have their wings clipped. So maybe once upon a time someone saw themselves in a certain kind of way. It's the image is coming through. There's an image of like a priest cutting someone's hair, but it's like a punishment. And it's coming through like this person's gonna have their wings clipped. Like they're gonna lose some sort of sense of freedom for something they've done. And more specifically, the message connected to this is something to do with somebody's hiding something. I keep getting somebody hiding something in their baseboards, specifically. And I don't know why I feel like I need to say knock on wood, or somebody says that a lot, like knock on wood. I don't have baseboards in my home, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna panic. That message is not for me, but it is very much coming up. It's a message for somebody. Maybe this is this person here. Maybe this person has hid something. I've actually picked that up more than once, that somebody's hiding something in their baseboards, like underneath, like if you could pry it up, something's hiding in there, as well as, and whoever this person is, they're like nervous but not nervous. They have to like constantly remind themselves, well, no one's ever gonna know. No one's ever gonna know something. Like someone keeps having to talk themselves off of a ledge that they hid something in the dang baseboards. They're like paranoid about it, but not at the same time. Either way, there's something about this person very much giving me like some God knows what you did kind of thing. Maybe you think nobody else is gonna ever know, but I know what you did. So that's coming through for someone, as well as, you know, while we're at it, whether this is the same person or not, I also picked up someone who burnt evidence or burnt something in their fireplace. They were burning something, like throwing stuff in the fireplace like you would see in a movie. Again, not for me. I don't have a fireplace. With that being said, this reading is either going to have to do with whatever that kind of fun stuff is, or it's not. Originally I didn't think it was, but again, that message has been coming up for someone. There's more where that's coming from. That's connected to whatever this like priest cutting off someone's hair, clipping someone's wings, something like that. Maybe this person, there's something about this person being really upset, really bothered, really upset by something that happened to them. Tower moment. Someone's going through major life changes that's shaking up what they thought they had going on. And again, there's something about somebody involved thought they had some sort of amount of freedom or sense of freedom to do something they did. And it's like whoever this person is who felt that way or thought that way is coming through like spirits taking that off. That's what it means. That's what the metaphorical sense or meaning behind like clipping your wings, taking your freedom away. Because you did something that you didn't have a right doing. I feel like whoever this is or this is about, some sort of feminine energy here, they're hiding behind someone while they do this, or they were hiding behind someone while they did this. Someone here might have been putting their nose up at someone else. Even though this is Four of Pentacles, on this particular card, if you look at the image on here, this person has very tattered clothing. And they're looking at them and kind of putting their nose up. This could even be because the other funny aspect of this is a mirror. And it could be that someone puts their nose up at themselves if they don't have a certain amount of money, because Four of Pentacles can often or also represent greed, a greedy energy. So this might have had something to do with greed. This is part of what's hidden. Oh, wow. Part of what's hidden is that somebody was doing something here to try and destroy your work, your finances, what you do, maybe something you learn about. Somebody was definitely trying to break or block something for someone here with the Ten of Swords next to the Eight of Pentacles. Someone here might have been using their speech. Ooh, it really came out like freedom of speech. Someone here, and then we were talking initially about someone felt like they had the freedom to do something. So this person may have been using what they thought was their freedom of speech, and their hidden intentions was to destroy someone's job, someone's or take it for themselves, maybe redirect it for themselves, because there's something about a Four of Pentacles energy, magicians out here, which in this context would be someone who very much like manipulates a situation or does something to maneuver things around. Like whatever this person chose to do with their energy and with the actions they took is bringing towers towards them. They may even be being seen as or being found out as being greedy. I feel like this has something to do with like major life lessons this person needs to learn. They might be spending some time. They're going to be spending a bit of time. This is giving me karmic lesson energy here, or like kind of, you know, not to be harsh, but it's kind of coming through like a karmic sentence. This person may have to spend some time in a Five of Cups energy. You're going to be forced to sit by spirit. And again, 10 and 5 is the Devil card. So that's very much the kind of actions someone was taking here. Definitely something going on with someone's throat chakra energy. So this person may have to spend some time in like regret. Regret's a big one that comes along with the Five of Summer. Even not being able to overcome some sort of sadness. I also feel like there's projection here. This person may have been projecting their own, again, their own feelings and insecurities onto someone else, is why this Ten of Swords happened. And if that's not literal for someone, I mean, I really was picking it up literal. Like someone literally, excuse me, that's a confirmation. And it's probably paper because, well, I don't know the details to someone's criminal behavior, but like, I was just sitting here thinking, like, what can you actually hide under baseboards? Paper? I don't know. I don't have those kinds of, anyways. And I don't watch a lot of like crime stuff either, so I don't really know. But, you know, in some cases it could be metaphorical. Just like God saw, I know what you did, I know what you hid. And this is kind of giving me some sort of like a spiritual, like someone's going to be sitting in spiritual jail for what they did here for a while. And in spiritual jail can mean something as simple as they can't get over some sort of feeling at how poorly something ended in the past. They're stuck in the past. That can be a spiritual jail type situation. Or not knowing how to move forward, or not being able to shake a feeling of regret. Or it could even be just being seen for who they are, being seen for what they were hiding. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords here, confirmation. Again, for someone using their freedom of speech to do something and to hide something here, because the Two of Swords can represent some sort of confusion, and we're talking about someone using their freedom of speech to do something that's not on the up and up. And I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever they were doing, for some reason, somebody thought they were going to get some sort of payout from doing this. There's something about this greedy energy trying to have some sort of transfer. Like if they blocked you, some sort of transfer would come to them. Again, these readings, I am getting tingles as I'm saying this, but these, friendly reminder, these readings can be either reading spiritual energy, so that very much means something only God saw and maybe you have a bit of clarity about, or it could be in the 3D for some of you. And for some people, both. Definitely something going on with money here, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, connected to the Four of Pentacles, which again is a very greedy energy. Someone here, there's something going on with some sort of addiction or obsession. This card does not belong in this deck, but here it is. And this is really giving me connected to this Tower moment. God's coming in and saying, I'm sending in major towers here to put something back into its natural order, the way it's supposed to be. Maybe especially when it comes to somebody's work in finances. Confirmation when it comes to someone's work in finances with the Six of Pentacles. Someone here might have done something. They might have set some sort of wheels in motion thinking that no one would ever look into it too far. But someone did look into it further than they thought they would. There's something here about thinking someone would not do their research. That's funny because that was, again, some cards that don't belong in this deck, but that was Perseverance in reverse. This person thought that someone would not do their research, but yet they did. Someone here thought they could just say something or set something in motion and that be the end of it. Yeah, this person feels like they're on the defense at this time. They know these towers are coming in towards them. Whoever you are protected. You are protected from whatever these towers that I'm getting initially. This energy had something to do with you, but it might not be anymore. You are protected from whatever towers are coming in. Someone here could be a Queen of Cups. Again, there's something about this person thought or felt like they had some sort of protection or freedom to do what they did, but they don't. With the Eight of Cups, this person's going to have to grab their suitcase and get to getting, because it's back to this. What I'm really coming through is not 3D in this sense. The initial message coming through was more metaphorical, of like a high priest, kind of like you know, like punishing someone. Or maybe if someone once had a higher up position, again, there's something about this person thinking they had some sort of leeway. And I'm hearing financial too, so maybe this was God-given finances. Someone thought they had some sort of financial leeway to do something, maybe to take something from Divine Collective, or to backstab Divine Collective. Something here is more serious with the Ten of Swords. This person gathered individuals or had help or a group to do this. I was picking up earlier an older female, like much older, with the Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey. The truth is coming out about something here. The truth is coming out. The truth, and with this, that's funny because this is an ending here, but, and it says truthful right here. And the truth is about someone actually not being as diplomatic as they presented themselves to be, with this Ace of Swords underneath. And then the Death is coming in, but really this is coming in like some sort of information being released. And then the Sun is coming in. This is hidden from certain individuals in this party or group at this time, but it is coming in. It's coming into the scene here. So the truth is coming out about this, in this situation, about this situation. Even if something's been, I keep getting financially, something's been hidden financially, something to do with someone's finances. So I don't know if the papers, if someone hid some sort of papers in baseboards or something, has to do with like finances. Confirmation on what I said earlier. Whoever this person is, they're anxious. This person is anxious. This is kind of like nobody knows, but God knows, and they're going back and forth. They're going back and forth like no one's ever going to look in there. No one's ever going to know what I did. There's that devil energy again too. Confirmation, 10 and 5, the devil energy. Goodness gracious. This person thought that they would have something cleared out or covered up by now, or something would have never got this far. Someone here, why do I feel like this person was like trying to get you out of town? This person, they could have been trying to put you in this energy. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. This person could even be hiding false documents. Some sort of false documents, false evidence. What do they call it? I don't know. I don't do stuff like that. I don't know. Because they like mess with some numbers, mess with some names. They doctored some sort of information here, and then they hid the paperwork later. Or they hid the originals that they doctored it from. Something like that here. confirmation about this person thought they were going to be some sort of winner over a Seven of Pentacles situation. And someone in this situation is like mad, and they're hiding that they're mad. Someone here is having to hide their anger in how something turned out. Confirmation, hidden. The moon is about things that are hidden. Confirmation. Someone could have been mad about your Nine of Pentacles and tried to take it for themselves or tried to block it. Someone here could be a King of Swords, air sign. Someone could be an air sign, air. I don't know why I can't think. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We're moving on from this energy now. What else? What else do we need to see? Oh my God. That's not. I mean, it could be. This is giving me somebody saw the truth about something here. This is some sort of, this is a legal official. This person's a legal official. They saw through some sort of BS. It's coming out. Something about this person can see. This person has some sort of like intuition when it comes to, you know, truth speaking, what the truth is. For instance, that's funny because I saw one or two videos like this for a minute there. It just pops up and then went away. People, you know, like people who used to work or train police officers or FBI or something like that, and they talk about how you can tell like when someone is lying. That's what I'm getting off of this person. Like, oh, if they look like this, or oh, if they do this with their mouth, you know, whatever it is. Something like that here. Confirmation, be honest. I'm sorry. Oh God. I feel like whoever this is for, you're going to be very relieved. You're going to be very relieved about something here. Stay grounded at this time. Or so, again, some of y'all, it's going to help you. It's going to help you get through this by like spending more time outside or out in nature. I also feel like whoever's behind this here lacks this. They lack grounded energy, natural energy. Because I'm telling you, this is giving me more of this initial person here with this Four of Pentacles and this savings. Savings would be like Four of Pentacles. And again, something about being honest about something. And this person feeling like they had some sort of go ahead or some sort of freedom to do something and they didn't. Yeah, your blessings and your... Look at this. Confirmation. Remember how it initially was talking about someone here was trying to say something or do something or gather followers through some sort of like lies they were speaking over Divine Collective here? Someone here is about to be blowing up your innocence. Like it's going to be vocalized who is innocent in a situation, who is telling the truth in a situation. Innocence. I'm really drawn to this person right here, like speaking this as if Archangel Gabriel blew the trumpet and said, hey, Divine Collective is innocent. When it came out to this Ten of Swords, it came out initially. Someone here initially was trying to do something in the dark secretly, or again, like hidden ill intentions towards someone in Divine Collective. And I keep getting, and you were protected from this. This is your protection here. You were protected specifically from this person trying to do something. I literally feel like this has something to do with this person trying to have you, like it's coming through, like kick you out of town, but literally like this person having you walking off into nowhere with nothing but a backpack. This is something, and this person was greedy, so this is how this is coming through. You were especially protected when it came to that. Someone in this situation, I don't know if they like it, it's giving me something about business casual. This person, or maybe even full-on business attire is connected to this person here who, you know, metaphorically it came through of like a high, you know, spirit, like cutting this person's, like clipping this person's wings or taking something from them that, interesting. It's coming through like this person took something from you and they didn't have any place to do it. Because it's coming through like in a spiritual sense that someone's taking something from them and that didn't belong to you in the first place. So someone here might have been trying to take something from you, or has been taking something from you that didn't belong to them in their first place. That's a confirmation for somebody. Again, this moon is out here. Something being hidden. Especially feelings here. Someone's got hidden feelings or hidden reactions when it comes to this situation, when it comes to who you are and what your desires or your actions are. Someone may feel some kind of way about literally like you're in alignment, or you are a true expression of your sun sign. Excuse me. Confirmation. Like if you're a Capricorn, you're epitome of Capricorn, or if you're, you know, this is somewhat, because you can have this, and this in your top three, and they're not in alignment, and you're kind of at odds with certain aspects of yourself, or you haven't figured out how to positively utilize your most positive attributes and your shadow attributes for your greater good. And it's coming out like you are someone who has learned how to do that. If I'm hoping that makes sense for someone. This is someone who, for instance, maybe you're sun sign Gemini and you don't know how to utilize the best aspects of yourself, and when not to apply the shadow aspects of being a Gemini. That's what I'm getting off of this. This is coming out like you're someone who has nailed that. You've figured that out. And this is part of what this person is really getting like threatened, extremely threatened by, and hiding it. Hiding reactions to you or about you. Hiding communication about you. Hiding feelings they have, strong feelings. Again, we had devil energy out here twice. It's really coming through like whoever's the main culprit behind something here, behind some sort of hidden attack towards you, towards Divine Collective, they're about to be sat down. And it's coming through like God's about to be sitting this person down. Saturn, I just saw Saturn. Saturn's heavily connected to karmic lessons and karmic situations. Yeah, cleansing. Cleansing. So you might be seeing frogs as well. Frogs are representative of cleansing. This person, this is going to be a cleansing, a new, I'm really getting, because of something to do with this person's perspective. This is why they're about to go through this. This may hurt in the moment. Again, towers can hurt in the moment, but it's actually going to free you from some sort of perspective, or free this person from some sort of perspective that does not serve their highest good. Especially when it comes to this person's speech, or some sort of hidden speech. Something about maybe the way they present themselves, and actually how they express themselves, maybe behind closed doors. Again, that hidden thing can be metaphorical, literal, or both. I'm really getting to something about hidden intentions here. Like God, this is very much coming through with that energy of like, God saw what you did. You think that nobody else saw what you did, but God saw what you did. As there's something about this person's communication next to something being hidden. So something is not copacetic. Something is not in alignment. There's something about this person having many negative thoughts, or many ill-intended thoughts, is connected to how they expressed something, or what they spoke something over Divine Collective initially. And I'm kind of getting something about this person sees themselves as like in the same, like they do the same thing that you do. For instance, if this person uses speech or communication for their work, maybe you use speech. Confirmation, excuse me. A lot of that happening today. If speech or communication for your work, maybe you also use speech or communication, or something about this person. Even if they're not doing that currently, they feel like they should be doing something that you're doing. And this person thinks they can do it better. I can do it better too. So there's like also hidden competition. If you knew this person in the past, this person, I'm getting that they may have been like competing with you in public. They were deliberately trying to find opportunities, or this is something currently, they were wanting to find opportunities to compete with you in public, or to like put you to shame some way in public. So hidden competition is important in this as well. Yeah, this person's, something about this person saying, I can do it better than you. I have the right to do it better than you. I will become more powerful and more successful than you. Okay. Confirmation again. Lots of confirmations out here with this. So what else does Divine Collective need to know about this reading? A lot of times this deck will come up in particular with those of you who maybe you're some sort of light worker, or you resonate with having some type of energy that's comparable to like starseed energy, earth earth angel, whatever you resonate with specifically. And some of you just feel like you're a messenger. Maybe you're a messenger in your church, in your religion. You can be someone who's coupled with, like, very connected to Christianity, but at the same time you have spiritual gifts as well. And then you may even receive some sort of spiritual messages. Whatever it means for you, a lot of times this comes up with this energy. Share your voice, confirmation. It is strongly coming through whatever's going on in this hidden competition. There's hidden competition here. When it comes to whatever it is that you do, someone had hidden competition with you in what you were doing. Or what your skill is. Again, we had that Eight of Pentacles come out initially. It's very strongly coming through. I saw what you did. God sees what you do. There's something here about this person wanting to have you publicly, wanting to bring you into a public setting and like put you on blast or put you on display to get you in a little like sneaky, you wouldn't know it was a hidden battle. Confirmation. Because that sounded really aggressive. And there's something about this person having like hidden feelings of anger, envy, a hidden greed is coming out as well. There's something about this person wanting to publicly embarrass you or humiliate you. And this person hides. Again, like the way they talk about you behind closed doors, or the way they talk about you in their head, or mutter under their breath, something like that. Tower moment. I saw that and knew that was tower moment here. This person may have been even arguing that they're more devoted towards whatever this path is, or whatever this shared calling is. And someone here is receiving a tower moment when it comes to this. Confirmation, yes. This person's going to have to go with the flow with whatever comes towards them, especially when it comes to like something to do with greed. This person's possibly being exposed to, maybe they were saying you do what you do because you're greedy, and it's actually being exposed that this person does what they do because they're greedy. Confirmation. All of this in the reverse. Awakening, vibration. What is your soul calling you to do? This is someone here who was, again, maybe meant to go in the same direction as you, but they never did the inner work here. With the energetic upgrades, what is triggering you? This person doesn't like to look at their triggers. This person has not had a major positive transformation. Again, when it comes to this here. And it could be because of some sort of karmic lesson. There's something about someone here really, really, as I understand it, the more you're presented with an opportunity to learn a karmic lesson, and you're either not doing it or you're refusing the lesson. You did learn it, but you still keep doing the same thing over and over again that you're not supposed to be doing. The lesson gets more intense. And the time frame of maybe how long you have to sit in some sort of spiritual jail, spiritual prison, spiritual confinement, whatever it is based on, like, it gets longer and more intense the more someone might be, well, I learned that and I'm rejecting it. And I learned that and now I'm doing it again. You know, whatever, even if it comes to like battling someone in private or hidden competition. This could be with this person's karmic lesson, spiritual lesson is. I am getting to this person, who they are truly on the inside. They project a lot of projection stuff coming up. They project the thing they attack you over. Again, break the chain here, healing, rewriting the future. Again, it came out this person, something this person has not done or rejected or refused. Maybe you and this person, oh my goodness. Confirmation. This is fairly specific, and I'm pretty much going to end this reading like this. This person, once upon a time, you and this person were supposed to do this together. Soul family. This person rejected this journey, and they went from trying to learn alongside you and do it alongside you to being your secret competitor. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that just said get off the treadmill next to Council of Light. So confirmation on that. This person's getting like massive karma because I'm getting more than once repeatedly rejected some sort of journey with you or alongside you. For some of you, this could have even been a unawakened counterpart. And I'm getting, again, this person chose, they chose not to. They chose not to go on the journey of faith and wisdom. Can I get some final messages for Divine Collective, please? There's something here about this person being, they're only comfortable, again, about this communication. This person, suddenly all this stuff is flooding to me. This person's getting like major karma all at once. Or maybe even gradual. Something's shifting inside of them. Some sort of like they chose a path, and they're getting a long-winded sentence when it comes to this situation. And for some of you, this could have been an unawakened partner who, like, in God's face, they rejected the journey. They rejected it. They learned it. They saw it. They knew it. And they kept rejecting the journey. They kept refusing, to do what they were called to do. And there's something here, and it might come to communication. There's something here about this person. This person can only speak, or will only speak. Or this person feels like they can only speak the truth in certain settings. That's pretty specific for someone. Final messages, please, for Divine Collective. There's that energy work again. This person was told to do the work, and they did not do the work. They didn't do the work. They didn't do their shadow work specifically. Yeah, that's coming in on this person's energy over here, like the cards that came through earlier, upside down. Devastation. This person is going through lots of devastation at this time. They chose the wrong team, basically, and I'm kind of getting, it's like their personality is morphing along with like what they chose. They're coming into full alignment with choosing the wrong path, basically rejecting God's journey. So you have joy coming in towards you. I'm really much going to leave it at that. And the other thing is, this person here, whoever this was, especially if this is someone's like unawakened counterpart here, this person struggled with like something to do with their analytical mind and being able to act in a humble way, being humble in some sort of way. This person really struggled with. You have joy coming in. I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here, 444 on the clock. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity. You enjoy the reading. I will see you again next time.